Yeah.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you just fine. That sounds great. Are we live? We're live. Hey, welcome everybody to the friendly confines of Lincoln High School. Beautiful facility here for the Pacific Automation tournament here. It's going to be a fantastic game. We've got the Tigers versus Newberg. Tiger on Tiger. I'm Benjamin Efran here with Anthony Levrets, former head coach of the Utah Utes. And we're going to let the press announcer announce these girls and get ready for the game.
Yeah, it's great to be here. A little holiday basketball. Hopefully provide some excitement for folks watching at home.
Hope everybody had a great Christmas, and it's time to settle in for some tournament basketball.
This should be an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't see each other very often. Kind of contrasting styles, it sounds like, talking to both coaches before the game. We're going to see one group that really Newberg plays a little bit faster and wants to pressure a little bit more, and it sounds like Tigard is a little more methodical, and we'll see kind of which one of those wins out here during this game.
Interesting matchup. We'll see the two systems go up against each other. We'll see who can prevail.
This is the worst time to be a basketball coach. If the nerves and the butterflies floating around right before tip-off, you just waiting for that thing to get up in the air so you can start playing.
Yeah, you bet. Get a sweat on and let your mind and body take over rather than overthinking things. Tigard in kind of an army green, and Newberg Tigers set up in the white jerseys with the blue trim. And we are just about ready to tip and get underway here. And Jenny Coleman's going to win the tap back here, and we are underway.
Looks like Newberg starting in man-to-man. And Tigard in a little five-man motion.
Thought about the three, cross-court pass here. Step in, back iron it off. Nice rebound for Jenny Coleman. Gonna reset it and go again. Looking to feed the post, and nice steal, stepping into the lane. Aubrey Case with the takeaway. Peyton Lindell, the coach's daughter, going to run the point here.
Little 1-4 set to start for Newberg. Tigard also in their man-to-man.
Lydia, great prolific scorer for Newberg. And the open look from the baseline is home for Peyton Lindell. Beautiful looking shot.
Yeah, great little play there. Little dribble right at that person. The help came. Perfect pass, knocked down the three. Tigard handled that pressure the first time, something coach had talked about to begin with.
Oh, the kind bounce and home for Jenny Coleman from three, and we're knotted up.
Again, Newberg in a little 1-4 set again. Looks like they really want to get that ball down inside and then kick it out for another three.
Yeah, basically the same look. This one doesn't fall. It's a good look into the post. Just hurried your shot a little bit, but got her own.
Great little on-ball screen action. Newberg tried to trap it. Tigard got a great look.
Right down coast to coast. She's gonna draw the foul. Kiara Belli called her own number and drew the foul.
Knocking off the cobwebs for both of these teams after probably a little Christmas eggnog. Get that out of the system.
That's right. Holiday ham to run off. Second free throw's up and good. 4-3 Tigard.
First possession here for Newberg now in motion as opposed to their 1-4 stuff. I think they'll do a flip back and forth between the two things.
Yeah, good on the ball pressure causing the turnover there. And Jaden Spandafora inbounds. And we've got Addie Herman on the ball running the point here. Just a little too hot to handle.
That was caused by the trap by Newberg. Did a great job trapping that on-ball screen and just forced a tough pass.
4-3, about 5 minutes in here. Good look at three. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, if you don't get a hand up on number 10, Lindell, she is going to fire that thing and can make an open shot for sure.
Good look into the post.
Again, on-ball screen action for Tigard. Got the shot they were looking for, just didn't knock it down.
Yeah, starting to swing the ball around pretty nicely. Nice little bounce pass to free her up. Nice hoop for Lydia Gray. They moved her more into a post position from the wing last year, and she's really turned into a prolific scorer. And quick hands in the steal. Beautiful.
And this is what Tigard's coach was talking to us about before the game. Just very important that they handle the pressure and not give Newberg easy baskets. First time Newberg's been in this press, they get a turnover and a hoop.
Yeah, and they're going to run it full court here. See how Tigard handles the press. This time they pass out a little bit nicely, and they had a layup had she picked her head up, but we'll see. Travel? Yeah, extra step. There's going to be some opportunities there if they are able to break the press.
They got the ball in the middle of the floor nicely, and that usually leads to 2-on-1s and 3-on-2s. Got the ball in the paint, just didn't finish. Little flare action to the corner for Lindell. Really, really, really nice call set
Pretty
there.
stroke, and here's the pressure, really causing some problems. Lindell just hard driving little push shot with one hand, and Lindell another look at three off. All right.
Really impressed with Newberg's execution. They are getting a good shot every single time down the floor.
Yeah, grown that lead 10-4 now.
Again, pressure by Newberg. Get a jump ball, alternating possession goes to Tigard, but this pressure is starting to cause a little problems for Tigard.
It really is. It's unsettled them, and here we're gonna have a hard time getting it across the timeline, but
active hands in that press.
Wow, ball stuck right under Jaden, and I think the teams need a timeout here.
Coach Lindell questioning whether or not the referee saw that the same way he did.
All right, fantastic.
First time out of the game here. Tigard probably talking right now about how to get organized against that press, make sure they're attacking it the way that they want to.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to find an answer, get the ball over and get into their offense and do what they do. Rather, right now, Newberg really forcing the issue with their pressure. Yeah. Having a couple audio difficulties to work through here.
Again, really impressed with Newberg's execution so far offensively. They've been organized at the offensive end of the floor, run their sets and actions really, really well, getting the shots that they want both inside and outside. And defensively, starting to impose their will a little bit on Tiger. Tiger's going to have to answer that.
Yeah, Coach Lindell's got him ready to play here and getting a lot of help out of his daughter, Peyton, playing well at the gate.
Wouldn't be surprised, and yep, here they come out in a new defense for Newberg, changing defense after the timeout. It looks like they're going to go a little 1-2-2 half court, just giving Tigard a different look. Good job by Tigard recognizing the defense, get right into their stuff. Just tough time handling the ball there.
Yeah, a little hot, a little too much mustard on the pass there. Kaylee can't quite bring it in. Peyton Lindell to run the show. Kick it over to Arroyo. Bounce pass into Oira, 3 in the key.
Yeah, just a little too long in the key. Got a nice duck in. They got the ball where they wanted it, but really good defense by Tigard, not letting her get the ball up.
Right back to the press, but a long pass is going to help him break it. Well done by Jaden Spanafora to find the open lady. And Tigard needs a hoop.
They do need a basket. Newberg back to their man-to-man after one possession of the 1-2-2. Just gave him a different look.
Yeah, kind of telegraphed that one. Lucky to get it back. Jenny Coleman's going to let it fly, and the bank is open.
There's no pictures on the scoreboard, just numbers, and it counts.
Sure. Sometimes you just need to see it go in.
That's right.
Case, she's going to kick it over to Tay Caladacubo. Back to Lindell, cross-court pass, and the 3 is up. Back iron and off for Peyton Lindell.
Lindell does not need a lot of space to get that shot off. You got to have a hand up or that thing is going up.
Yeah, nice quick release.
Coach's kid, been in the gym since before she could walk.
That's how you do it. We'll see how Tigard does with this pressure. Again, the Newberg press is really causing some problems for him. And there's the open look at the post. Unable to finish, fighting for her own. And here goes Tigard. Jenny Coleman, is she going to take it herself? Crashing the boards, but Newberg coming away with it.
Got to take advantage of those shots in the paint. Great cut by 23.
Yeah.
Down to the block. Didn't finish the play, but that was a great cut.
Aubrey Case moving well off the ball. Spandora, nice on the dribble. Quick into the front court here. And again, Newberg pressure causing all kinds of problems. Fight for the rebound. They're on the floor, and we've got a tie ball jump. Alternating possession is going to stay here with, no, it's going to switch over to Newberg. Some substitutions into the game for Tigard. Ava Gregory into the game. And Aaliyah Singleton. See if maybe some quick ball handlers can help break this pressure that Newberg right now is causing a lot of problems for him. Kaylee Smith gonna kick it in. Open look for Aubrey Case from the baseline. Can't get it to go. And a strong rebound. Gregory fresh in the game. Oh, maybe an extra step. Got away with that one. And a foul. Nice strong take by Kiara Belli.
Yeah, it's transition opportunity, but Tigard's really going to need to get a little bit better, tighten up defensively. Newberg's getting shots that they want and eventually going to knock some more of those down.
Yeah, Newberg's had a better run of play here, but with 30-some-odd seconds left, Tigard can bring it within a basket. 10-7, second free throw coming up here. Good board for Lydia Gray. She also plays not the...
Interesting to see if, well, they won't. They'll shoot it, but had an opportunity to play for the last shot. Decided to go ahead and take a shot early in the clock.
Yeah, we'll see if Tigard slows it down and recognizes that. Immediately feeding the post. Looking for Gregory. And 3 in the key. She was just in there a little too long. And now you imagine that Newberg's going to hold it and take the last shot.
This is a perfect amount of time. Just go attack, get something early, maybe a little on-ball screen early in the play, maybe a quick flare screen, but you got to go quick.
Yep, quickly across the timeline. Peyton Lindell, she's going to drive with the left hand. A nice little spinorama to the right hand. Can't get it to go. Is there time at the buzzer? No. And the score after 1 is 10-7. The early lead for the Newberg Tigers. Anthony?
It's good. Yeah, it's a good first quarter for both teams. I think, Newberg's pressure caused Tigard some problems early when they first slapped it on. Looks like Tigard adjusted to that and did a better job as the quarter went on of handling that pressure. Both teams, when they get to the half court, are executing pretty well in the half court. Tigard with some on-ball screen stuff did a really nice job, and Newberg really just executes their stuff. I think, second quarter, see if the legs get a little heavy for either one of these teams coming back from Christmas break. But I think both coaches are saying, let's just settle down now and see where we go.
Yeah, we'll see if Tigard can't even flip the script there with too much pressure, right? Break free and get themselves some open looks in transition. So far, it definitely has caused some problems and some turnovers.
Well, it's a great point. If pressure can cause you problems, but if you attack it appropriately, get that ball to the middle of the floor, about the half-court area, you have opportunities for 3-on-2s, 2s-on-1s, opportunity to go make some easy baskets.
And here we go. We're underway in the second quarter. Tigard, chance to tie with a 3.
Newberg in their half-court zone again.
A beautiful look. Looked like pretty good defense, but we're going to get a foul. And Ava's going to go to the free throw line for 2.
It's a great job by Tigard. They're playing against the 1-2-2 zone, and the tendency a lot of times when you see zone is just to start jacking up threes. They did a really nice job of getting the ball to the corner and then get that ball in the paint. Get yourself the easy ones against the zone, and then that zone collapses. Then you can start getting easier threes. Really good job by Tigard against that zone.
First free throw's up and good for Ava, and the second. And we've got a 1-point game here. Looks like Tigard has weathered the storm and settled in. Lindell's going to bring it across the timeline. Left-handed dribble. She's going to kick it over to McKaylee Smith, looking for a teammate. Nice little step and drive with the right hand. Can't get it to go. Maybe over the back. And Gregory's been involved from the moment she's been in this game now. Playing the super sub role. A little pick and roll, but the pass doesn't make it through, and a kick ball, I believe, is the call.
And Newberg is trapping every single one of those on-ball screens hard and aggressively and trying to rotate out of it. Really good job that time with active hands, getting a hand on a ball.
So what are you looking for out of Tigard to break some of this pressure and get some better looks for themselves?
Just keep the floor spaced and don't dribble it to places that you can't dribble it to. Keep trying to get the ball inside where it seems they have an advantage. And like you said, as much as Newberg has pressured them, Tigard's now ahead.
Yeah, Ava Gregory's been the answer off the bench there. 4 quick points. And look at that. Tigard with a 1-point lead. Nice little post feed. Cross-court pass. Lindell thought about the 3. She's going to go to the post and getting to work on the right hand, trying to get her own. Emma Crane.
It's a great post move. Just didn't finish the play. Nice little 2-dribble jump hook to the middle. There's that trap again.
And Gregory finding all kinds of space. Can't get that one to finish. But she's been a little instant offense off the bench.
Newberg's a little late on their rotation on the backside on that trap, and they're able to get that ball to that roller. just in that little short roll, they call that. 7 or 8 foot shot. They've gotten 4 or 5 of them, just haven't been able to knock them down consistently.
Case is going to hit the bench. Melissa Arroyo in. Lydia Greer right down Broadway, but a clean pick and steal. Quickly the other way. Tigard crashing in. Is that a late whistle on the drive? Yeah, she got the call. Leah Singleton going to get to the line for 2.
Chance to extend their lead here.
Ginny Coleman getting ready to check back in.
Sophomore has a chance to be a really good player in the Three Rivers League. Played as a freshman on varsity and contributed in a big way as a freshman. Has a great career ahead of her.
Oh, quick in the passing lane, a beautiful steal. Yeah, Addie Herman. Beautiful anticipation.
Yeah, great individual effort, getting hand in a passing lane and going to finish in the play.
So now, Newberg's going to have to answer. Gray's going to kick it over to Lindell. Lindell, checked by Addie Herman. Thought about the 3 for Emma.
Tigard's help defense is really good on cuts and drives. Just, again, stepping in that lane.
Dangerous. And 2 times in transition, she's been able to draw the foul. Aaliyah Singleton really getting out and active hands, stepping in passing lanes, and causing some problems off the bench as well.
Yeah, turnovers can lead to easy transition points. Great job, again, of helping on a cut by a Tigard defender. All of them seem to be really help-oriented. Get that hand in the passing lane, get out and go get an easy one in transition.
Yeah. Second free throw for Singleton is up and off. Ava fighting for the rebound, but unfortunately she's going to foul as Tay Kaladakubo secured the rebound.
Those are the kinds of fouls you hate as coaches. She wasn't trying to foul. They're just going after the ball. They kind of get tangled up, and unfortunate.
Only the second in the quarter for Tigard. Newberg's going to set their offense. A nice feed into the post, and she draws the contact. Lydia Gray was a wing, more of a 2-guard, and they've moved her into the post, and she's really thrived down there and able to draw the foul and get herself to the line here.
Yeah, and that's the beautiful thing about running five-man motion. You can get your guards into the block area, cut them in there, screen for them and move them in there, and use skill sets that you wouldn't typically look at her and think she's a post player, but she can play around the rim, get her down where she's comfortable.
Yeah, just some natural athleticism, pretty clear. Can't get the second one to go.
Both teams struggling from the free throw line here.
Yeah.
Little
good pass out of Spanador to break the pressure there. Get it back to her. Jaden right down the lane. Tries to get the layup. Thought she drew some contact, but no whistle.
Great contest of that shot without fouling. Newberg needs a hoop.
Yeah. Arroyo looking for options. Gonna kick it back to Kaladakubo. Lindell back to Gray. Gray to Arroyo. Down into the post, but unable to connect on the pass, and a little sloppy with possession there. Newberg. Tigard has kind of righted the ship here in the second quarter. And a breakaway layup. Nicely done. Peyton Lindell evens the score at 13.
That all started again with the trap of the on-ball screen and get a tip ball and get into transition, allows them to set their defense and then kind of back and forth right now.
Yeah, right?
Here we go, get that thing settled down.
Yeah, here we go. Carabelli, back to Jaden, and she traveled. Getting ready to check into the game for the first time, Emily Clinch, junior wing, who they've moved her down into the post. 13-13, 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the first half here. And quick triggered three, unable to go for Newberg.
Newberg's gotten plenty of open looks. They just have not been able to knock him down.
Spadafora creating some room for herself. A good kick over to Ginny Coleman. Short on the three. Nice box out, Aubrey Case. Case over to Lindell. They're going to run the offense.
Get great help by Tigard.
Yeah, really good, but she's able to pass out of it, and halfway home, and Lindell's three does not stay in. We've got a quick foul and possession going to Tigard.
That thing was all the way down, not part way down, that thing was all the way down.
Angry Rim says no, and here comes the pressure again out of Newberg. Trapping. Now they're going to have to hurry to get this over in 10 seconds, and they're not going to bother with the steal right down Broadway, and a beautiful layup, Melissa Arroyo. End-to-end action here, coast to coast. Belli lays it in. We're tied at 15. And coach wants to talk about it. Not happy with the transition defense.
That was watching coach get a little heated here. You never want when you're in, after you just make a layup, give up a layup at the other end. That's one way to make your coach's head explode.
You bet. Well, it really settled into a nice competitive matchup here.
Yeah, evenly matched teams. It's good brand of basketball.
Yeah, we're going to start. Thank our sponsor, Pacific Office Automation. Pacific Office Automation is proud to bring you the Holiday Classic. Pacific Office Automation, we have your office game plan.
Expect Newberg to come out in this possession and execute. Coach had their full attention during that timeout. I expect to see a very well executed offensive possession. However, Tigard has done a great job of their help defense, both on drives and on cutters, really causing trouble for Newberg in the half court.
There's Arroyo looking to get into the set here. Kick it over to Case. Case with the left-handed dribble. She's going to swing it back to Arroyo. Down low. Kept that pivot foot down, and a beautiful looking left-handed shot for Lydia Gray is home. Back on top is Newberg. And here, right into the pressure. Good bounce pass to break it. Spanadora is going to kick it over to Herman. Herman, the open look for Ginny Coleman is down. Back and forth we go. I guess a foot on the line. It's a long two, 17-17.
Really nice to have your taller players that would look like they'd be post players be able to play out on the perimeter and stretch the floor like that. Nice shot by that kid.
Double threat, easy to get the shot up over the defender. And a good drive and a shooting foul. It's going to put Aubrey Case at the line shooting two.
First time today that Newberg dribbler has been able to get all the way to the rim without help.
And off the mark on that free throw. Both teams are unable to capitalize on some of the trips to the charity stripe early here. Much better on that one, nothing but net. 1 point lead and right back into this full court press. It's exciting to watch, and it's caused a lot of headaches for Tigard. Here's Herman on the dribble. Back to Span.
Yeah, you get
Fora, and she drove her right out of bounds. A little frustration, and she's going to get teed up. Yeah, she slammed the ball down right in front of the referee, let her frustration show, and he wasn't having any of it.
Yeah, the Christmas spirit is gone. Driving that thing down, though, into that coffin corner in the corner is a recipe for disaster down there.
Yeah, and obviously compounding the error of the turnover. You just got to keep your head up and keep going. And the free throw is up and off the back iron for Lydia Gray. She's going to get a second.
Coach can barely watch. Start missing free throws like this, it becomes epidemic. There we go.
Yeah.
Got the lid off that thing.
Good looking stroke out of the lefty Lydia Gray.
Checking in for Tigers, number 5, Aaliyah Singleton.
Singleton back in. She really had an impact as far as good ball handling and able to break some of that pressure that Newberg is twisting the tourniquet on him. Lydia Gray, nice little move, unable to get it with the left.
That time was just a set to get her down in the post. They really like putting her down here and letting her play around the rim.
Herman, gonna kick it over to Belli. Belli down low, back to Coleman from the baseline. Nothing but air, unfortunately, on that one. Quickly the other way from Newberg. Hayden Lindell showing off the handles. Calling out the offensive set here. Great, back to Lindell. We're gonna feed Case in the post. She's gonna turn and draw the contact, almost get it to go. It's a tough move. She's kind of a beast down there in the post.
Yeah, that was a really nice action. They ran that flare play earlier in the game and got Lindell a 3. This time the screener slipped and posted up hard and gets a chance to go to the free throw line.
And maybe we're going to see some higher percentage of free throws start going in. That's 2 in a row. And Lydia Gray's going to get a break. I don't catch her breath. I don't know if she's going to be on the bench too long. Seems to be a focal point of the offense.
Probably towards the end of the quarter here, into the half, just keep her out so she doesn't pick up a foul so she can play the whole second half without foul trouble.
Yeah, good observation. And 3-second differential on the shot clock. It's not going to matter as quick hands and in the passing lane. Newberg, another steal.
That time that zone gave Tigard, I don't know if Tigard was aware that they were in zone. Got a turnover out of it.
Case gonna put it on the floor and go strong to the rack. Can't get it to go. We've got 10 seconds in last shot time of the first half for Tigard. Herman, does she know? She's gonna kick it over. Belli for 3. Back iron. 1 second, and that is the end of a competitive first half. A 20-17 lead here. Great first half, you know. I felt like Newberg came out really constricting pressure, and Tigard kind of weathered the storm.
They did. They did weather the storm. Both teams doing what they want to do, and at both ends of the floor, and very competitive basketball game. A bunch of missed free throws. Get that cleaned up in the second half, and then, you know, for Tigard, it's going to be handling that trap on the pick on ball. They really like to run that on ball screen. They didn't get as much out of it as they would have liked. And for Newberg, figuring out a way to knock some of those open shots down.
Yeah, that press really seems to be one of the main storylines developing here. Whether Tigard can really flip the script, break it, and get some good looks in transition, or if Newberg's going to continue to cause these turnovers as they have in the first half. Be interesting to get the stat lines, and everybody's got a lather on and come out. I'm looking forward to a competitive, exciting second half. We'd like to thank our sponsors. She Flies. Did you know that girls are twice as likely as boys to drop out of sports by the age of 14? Well, Sport Oregon's She Flies initiative is here to change that. We're here to empower girls to stay in the game, build confidence, and inspire the next generation of athletes and coaches. Together, we can create a community that values fitness and sports for life. Learn more about She Flies and how you can support at sheflies.org. We'd also like to thank Kubota. Kubota Mexican Eats, with locations across Oregon and parts of Washington, proudly supports the Portland Interscholastic League Girls Basketball Tournament. Fuel your next event with our fresh and flavorful catering options. More about She Flies. She Flies is more than an initiative. It's a movement to keep girls and women active and confident through sports. From empowering young athletes to supporting women coaches, She Flies is shaping the future of sports for everyone. Let's make sure every girl knows she belongs in the game. Please visit sheflies.org to get involved and help make a difference today. Take a quick pause and we'll come back with some halftime stats and be ready for second half action. Me? Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. We've got some first half stats here. Jenny Coleman leading the way for Tigard. She's 3 of 8 from the floor, 1 of 2 on three-pointers. She grabbed a couple boards. Spadafora leading the way on the rebounding with 5 rebounds for Tigard, 0 for 1 from the field. Unfortunately, turnovers have been a pretty big story here for Tigard, and I really think that's been facilitated out of Newberg's pressure. Leading the way for Newberg, Peyton Lindell, 4 of 10 from the field, and she's got a steal, 10 total points, leading all scorers. Jenny Coleman's total is 7, and we've got 5 points for Lydia Gray. She had it going. Aubrey Case with 3 points, 3 for 4, all on the free throw line. 4 of 7 from the charity stripe for Newberg, and only 4 of 10. A lot of chances for Tigard drawing fouls and not kind of capitalizing on that. What are you looking for in the second half here, Anthony?
Well, Tigard really has to clean up their turnovers. Like 15 turnovers and a half, third on pace for 30 for the game is not something that you usually see at the end of a game and with you winning. So that they need to clean that up. For Newberg, shooting the ball 2 for 11 from 3, which is a big part of their offense. They have not knocked down some open shots. Newberg's going to want to knock some of those shots down. And you mentioned it, the press is where those turnovers have happened. And those easy baskets that come from the press can be crippling to a team. So you want to eliminate the turnovers. That eliminates some of the easy baskets and keeps that game close. It'll be interesting to see if Newberg shoots the ball better in the second half.
Yeah, they've certainly gotten themselves some good opportunities in transition off of their pressure. They're going to need to capitalize. I mean, early on, it really looked like Newberg was going to kind of take it to them, and Tigard weathered the storm quite well. So I'm really looking forward to a competitive second half here. I
was really impressed with Tigard's half-court defense. Newberg executes their stuff really well. They're organized. They're spaced well. And Tigard did a great job of helping, getting in passing lanes, making it tough for Newberg to drive to the rim and get easy baskets. Both teams much better defensively than they were offensively. And if one of the teams can kind of flip that around and score a little bit more efficiently in the half court, that team's probably going to win this game.
Alternate possession. We're going to start off with Newberg on the ball. This is Peyton Lindell. She's going to kick it down to the post, and the Red Sea parts for Aubrey Case. She's got just a free lane to take it in, and a nice strong start to the half for Newberg to extend their lead to 5.
Yeah, that was a great little set play coming out of halftime. Isolation at the pinch and easy basket.
Lindell, here we're going to go. Back to Case, strong move off glass, another 2, and a hot start to the second half. It's now a 7-point Newberg lead.
I really like that action. They put 23 at the elbow and then put a shooter, Lindell, over in the corner, and it's really hard to help off of that, giving her the ability to go drive. If they do help, then Lindell open for the 3.
Yeah, whatever Coach said at halftime to get the offense moving, it's working.
Back to zone for Newberg, back in that 1-2-2. See if Tigard can tack it inside again.
Quick double team. She's going to spin into traffic, but unable to get it going for Ava Gregory. Other way here for Newberg. Lindell.
Trying again to get that to the pinch. Coach saw something in the first half that he really liked. They're throwing that ball to the pinch 3 straight times.
Lydia Gray gonna kick it back to Case. A strong drive, unable to get it to go off the glass. Ava Gregory with the rebound. Jaden Spadafora. Check by Arroyo. Nice little pass down low to Gregory, and she's going to draw the contact and get a couple free throws.
Newberg first, team foul. Gregory to the line, shooting 2.
That'll be 2 fouls on Lydia Gray, and actually that's her 3rd personal foul, which is why Coach took her out right at the end of the first.
Oh, that's right. We're gonna have to keep an eye. She may find the pine right early here.
Find out how much Coach trusts his kids. Every program's got a different way of going about that. A lot of it has to do with how much you trust your kids to be able to play with fouls. They definitely want her on the floor at the end of this game.
Yeah, need her offensive abilities. Second free throw goes for the first points of the second half for Tigard. Lindell. Cross-court pass to Arroyo. Back to Lindell. Oh, and the bank is open for Gray. Nice find for Coleman. There was a flash in the post, but it quickly closed up. Belli. Kick it back to Spandafora. Picks up her dribble, needs help. Back to Belli. Puts it on the floor, and a good steal. Taken right back by Tigard. Open baseline shot is good. You know, Ava Gregory's provided a lot of scoring off the bench.
Yeah, that was an important basket for Tigard. They had turned it over, and Newberg gave it right back to him, and they needed to get the ball in the basket.
Gray back to Lindell. She's going to kick it to Case. Good ball movement, but it looks like it did. It bounced off of Caladacubo, and Tigard gets the turnover. We'll see what they can do with it.
Again, super impressed with Tigard's help defense. Had a wide open cutter off of a screen, and the entire team collapsed to the paint on that and kept Newberg from getting an easy basket.
Yeah, quick to react. And Gregory right down the lane, a beautiful pass, and Tigard's warming up the offense.
Yeah, again, against that zone, not just settling for threes, getting that ball into the paint. Good things happen when you get that thing in the paint against the zone.
Yeah, Gregory, good movement off the ball to create that passing lane and a nice finish. And a beautiful reverse layup, but she can't get it to go, but crashing the glass. Aubrey Case, rebound in a hoop.
I love Aubrey Case's game. She plays really, really hard. She offensive rebound, she drives it to the rim. She's a good passer when help comes. Plays with a high level of intensity. She's a good little player.
Yeah, you can tell the engine on her is going strong. Ball fake, cross-court pass. Belli is going to let it go from the baseline, around and off, and hard to see, but referee on the spot. It's Newberg basketball.
Did you say it's hard to see for referees, or did you say it was hard to see the referee on the? You can't say that kind of stuff to me over here. You get me started talking about officials. That's a bad deal.
It was tough to see who last touched it, but the referee clearly knew. No complaints. Nice footwork. A good little post move out of Caladacubo. Draws the foul, non-shooting foul.
These underneath out-of-bounds situations are opportunities to score here. See if Newberg can execute and get a basket coming out of the underneath out-of-bounds.
Lindell going to kick it back, and that is the three. Around and off, and Herman with the rebound. She's going to take it the other way quickly. You can't press when you're fast breaking there. And a beautiful, she wanted the contact in the and one, but Belli with the nice hoop. There was a little contact.
Great defense, better offense.
Back and forth we go. It's only a 5-point lead, and yeah, too much contact. I could hear it. Aggressive play out of Gregory, and I think she's coming to the bench. And Clinch coming back in. It's a good shift out of Gregory.
Little more rhythm and tempo offensively for both teams here in the second half. They're starting to settle in.
Good look, just can't get it to go. And a quick pass, Belli. She's going to go right to the rack and draw the contact. You know, the Tigers breaking that press a little easier.
Yeah, and when they get it over the top, they're not waiting to set up offense. They're trying to go attack and take advantage of the numbers that exist when you get behind that first wave of that press. There's good stuff behind it.
Belli cuts the lead down to 4. And after a rough start to the second half, Tigers got it down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, really impressed with Tigers' grit. They looked like they were going to have a chance to just kind of get run away from, and they keep playing hard.
They sure do. Good take, but able to finish, and right on the spot, Kala DeCubo with the big rebound, kicks it out for the three. Kala DeCubo, she's really eating people up in the paint, unable to get it go, but Kala DeCubo has really proven to be quite a rebounding force in this game.
Yeah, really great effort on the offensive glass there.
Got herself a teammate's extra possession, and lefty stroke is good for Lydia Gray. Yeah, she's working hard. She's going to get a little rest here.
Missed threes often lead to offensive rebounds. A little bit longer rebound, harder to block out and hold your block out on that longer rebound. Good job of going attacking the glass by Newberg.
3:06 to go, third quarter, and we've got a 31-26 lead for Newberg. Sports teach teamwork, leadership, and resilience. That's why Sport Oregon and She Flies are here to help girls and women stay active and inspired, both on and off the court. With your support, we're creating opportunities for young athletes to build confidence and for women to coach and lead. Together, we can make a lasting impact. Learn more at sheflies.org.
Good mid-quarter timeout by Coach Lindell there. Just gives kids a little chance to breathe. Good job of using those timeouts. Not always using timeouts just to stop a run or if you're getting down. Opportunity to rest if you use those correctly.
So here comes the full court press again. We're going to see how Tiger, they're going to try to go all the way down. And I think, do we have a foul or just knocked out of bounds? It was certainly knocked out of Ginny Coleman's hands. Possession going to stay with Tigard. Spanadafora into Belli. Belli, she's caused some problems driving in the hoop. Here's the double team. Kick it back to Herman. And inadvertent buzzer. It sounded like a shot clock, but there was ages left on the shot clock. And we've got a game next door. Sometimes the sounds bleed in. Great tournament here. Lots of teams, multi-states participating. Great atmosphere. Come on down if you can. We thought maybe an open look, but she's going to pass it to Herman with a beautiful looking stroke from the baseline.
Yeah, it was great execution on the sideline out of bounds. Post was fronted, got the ball to the post. Help came and found the open person.
Case going to look to call her own number. She's going to kick it out for Lindell. The three is around and off. Another offensive rebound. Newberg's really been living on that offensive glass. Second chance opportunity, and I think we've got a hold and a foul. We're going to stay at this end, and Emily Clinch not happy, but got caught with her hand in the cookie jar.
Case is just dominating this game physically with her effort and her ability to keep balls alive.
Yeah, Tigers having a hard time boxing out bodies and getting that defensive rebound. Another look, not going to go. Bodies on the floor, and possession's going to stay with Newberg.
Newberg ball out of bounds.
Newberg continuing to get open threes and continuing to miss them. Doing a great job on the offensive glass of getting extra possessions. But at some point in time, they got to knock one of those down.
Yeah, I think offensive rebounds have been a big storyline here today.
Great execution on the underneath out of bounds and just don't finish the play.
Coleman with the nice rebound. Did get position. Here we go, Jaden Spanadafora. Left hand, she's doubled, causing problems, but able to bounce it out to Belli. Belli thinking about, back to Spanadafora. We're gonna swing it to Coleman. Belli, left-handed dribble, kick it to Coleman. Quick into the lane, but cut off. Good defense out of Newberg. Against the shot clock, the three-pointer's up and off. And a little full court presser. Tigard but they're going to quickly back out and get into their half-court defense. Arroyo back in the game. Kick it to Gray. Gray to Case. Good hands by Belli, but Case gets it back.
Shot clock starting to wind its way down here. Got to go.
Yeah. 3, calling out from the stands. She's got to get it up, and what a beautiful block and a shot clock violation. Herman feeling strong, and she knew she had to get it up and absolutely sent that thing back.
Great defensive possession by Tigard, both as a team and at the end with the individual effort of contesting and blocking that shot.
Yeah, Teresa, Addie Herman, great defense.
Newberg back in their zone, playing quite a bit more zone here in the second half than they did in the first.
Beautiful pass out of Singleton. Dangerous look down low for Coleman, and then she turns it over. Is Gray going to try to go straight to herself? No. Oh, beautiful look, but for a second I thought she stepped on the baseline, but no. Good hoop for Newberg. 30 seconds to go in the half, 5-point Newberg lead. Herman. Kick it back to Jaden. A little two-man game. Here we go. Jaden's going to think about her calling her own from 3. Maybe you want to let the shot clock get down a little bit, and now Newberg with a chance to hold for the final shot of the quarter. 6 on the game clock, and she's got to let the 3 fly, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. An exciting quarter. We're just about right where we started, and it's a 5-point Newberg lead heading into the final stanza.
Yeah, much better quarter offensively for both teams. Ball went in the basket a little bit more. Often happens as the game goes on. Defense breaks down a little bit, gets some hoops. Again, though, Newberg not shooting the ball particularly well from the perimeter. 2 for 11 in the first half from 3, and then more of the same there in the third quarter. But Tigard eliminated some of those turnovers. It kept them around as Newberg was playing better offensively.
And Tigard got a few of their own turnovers. We're coming into the fourth quarter, into crunch time, winning time, and we'll see. This is when maybe some of the holiday time off and aerobic fitness is going to come into play, and we'll see who's going to have the nerve and gumption to finish this thing off and get a win in round 1.
Good way to start the tournament. Competitive game. 2 teams playing really, really hard and competing as hard as they can out there. It's fun to watch.
Anthony, do you know with the format, are you immediately in a loser's bracket if you don't pick up your first win?
Yeah, it's bracket play all the way throughout. So they'll play the winner or loser of the next game depending on which way this one goes. But yes, it is true tournament format.
I think we're going to get a look at the bracket. Maybe we'll be able to read that off potential opponents as we get closer to that. But right now it's time to focus on the fourth quarter, and Tigard's going to get the ball, try to chew into this lead a little bit. Going to feed the post to Gregory, and lucky to keep possession, will they? It's alternate possession jump ball, and Newberg's going to take over.
Yeah, Newberg starting in their zone, protecting a couple of their players with some foul trouble. And Tigard got the ball inside. Once you get that ball inside, you got to go up and score that thing.
Lindell across the timeline. She's going to kick it over to Gray. They've been a real 1-2 punch with the presence of their forwards, and right on cue, Aubrey Case with the a little ball fake. It goes to her strong hand and banks it in. A nice basket.
Yeah, another set play coming out of the timeout, the quarter timeout for Newberg. Little cross screen for Case to get her in the post, and she did the rest.
Tigard needs an answer. Coleman in the post. And that suffocating Newberg defense. Good look, a little too hot to handle for Gregory. Here we go the other way. Case again, just believing in herself. You see the confidence on the dribble, and too easy. Somebody's got to get a body on her. Oh, good look. They're getting good looks, Tigard. They just need to capitalize.
Both teams look a little tired right now. Hands on some knees and on some hips here.
Yep. We'll break for a shoe tie. Maybe you want to draw that one out a little longer, some gamesmanship. Good looking stroke out of Gregory. It's just a 6-point game. Just need a little run. Yeah, pretty. High arcing free throw. She's going to come take a seat. And Belli back in the game.
Tigard still in their man-to-man. They've played every possession today, man-to-man defense.
Great, just a nice move to the left hand. Maybe drew the contact. It doesn't matter because Aubrey Case has been living down low. Another rebound and hoop. 7-point lead.
Yeah, her person came over to help down in the post, and she just moved into the backside. Got a nice easy one. Nice three against the zone right there for Tigard.
Herman, no hesitation, quick release. Much needed basket for Tigard. Leads back to 4. Oh, taking it herself, a pretty finger roll. One thing I can do is finger roll. Malachi Smith, a beautiful move. The Iceman is in the building.
The George Gervin reference.
That's
Haven't
right.
heard that for a while.
That's right. I'd like to thank some of our other sponsors. Please make a trip down and enjoy. We've got a generous discount from an amazing Italian restaurant, Amalfi's. I think they have music down there sometimes. There's Rudy's Pizza. They gave us half off a pizza. The Human Bean. Who doesn't like a good hot cup of coffee? Voodoo Donuts, just a Portland icon and a staple. NoHo's Hawaiian Cafe donated a dinner. Really, really good. Get some rice and kahua cuisine. Il Galness donated a sandwich platter and a cookie tray. And again, Qdoba, delicious Mexican food discount for the whole program, and they donated a dinner as well. So we're really getting into winning time here. A 6-point lead. The ball's starting to go in the basket a little more. 6 minutes to go in this game.
2-possession game. Press again by Newberg.
Pretty pass, 2-on-1. The nice look to Gregory. She can't get the and one, but 2 more free throws coming up for Tigard. Chance to score with the clock stopped.
That was perfect execution from Tigard. Get the ball behind that first level of the trap into the middle and then go attack. That was very, very well done. This time of game, these missed free throws start eating at you. You got to knock these down.
Yeah, she got the 2 out of 2 last trip. We'll see if she can make it 3 out of 4 with this one. High arcing, and Belli, an important offensive rebound, tapped out of bounds, but possession's going to stay with Tigard. And we'll see what they draw up.
Newberg switching from their zone to man for this underneath out of bounds play.
Pick to free Herman, and the 3 is up. Back iron, another offensive rebound. And Belli didn't really get her feet set. Not as good as some of her other offensive looks tonight. Herman ratcheting up the on-ball pressure here.
Great execution by Tigard on that underneath out of bounds. Just couldn't get the shot to go. The execution was perfect.
Lindell gonna take it herself, drive the baseline, and pick up the non-shooting foul.
Put the pressure on the referee to make that call. Put the ball on the floor. Everybody was denied. Make the ref make a call.
Yeah, Peyton's got a quick first step. Like you said, been around the game her whole life. Savvy on the ball. Running the show here for Newberg. They're getting into their offensive set.
And as the game goes on here, not that you're going to stall or stop trying to attack, but really, really with the lead, trying to make sure that you get a great offensive possession every time and a great shot at the basket every time down the floor. Not having to rush through things.
There's Lindell. We've got 5 minutes and change to go. A 6-point lead and the ball. Down low to Gray. She's just storming through the lane. A pretty look. And the lead is back to 8.
That's the 4th basket Newberg's gotten here in the second half, playing out of that elbow pinch area. Really doing a great job getting it there and then attacking the basket and finishing.
Herman, another baseline look, a little short and a big rebound. That Emily, no, that was Aaliyah Singleton. Quick feet. Not one of the taller players out there, but maybe she pushed off to get in there. I guess we had a foul.
Again, that was great execution against the zone by Tigard. Just couldn't get the shot to go, but they are doing a really nice job of attacking it.
4.5 minutes. Tigard needs a stop here. Open look for 3. A little short, and Singleton with another rebound. Tigard needs to go. Singleton a little eager to get it out of her hands. Herman saves it.
Still plenty of time, but you got to start capitalizing on each one of these possessions. You don't want empty ones.
And Aubrey Case, just a force down low, able to knock that out of bounds. 18 on the shot clock. And Kaladakubo is going to check back in. She's really been causing some damage. The bigs for Newberg have been getting the job done.
Yeah, in multiple ways. Defensively, offensive rebounding, great job.
Herman loses control and ends up with the double dribble, kind of a tough call. She's looking to the bench for some clarification, but she grabbed it with 2 hands, put it back on the floor.
Getting close to 4 minutes to go here. It'll be interesting to see if Tigard, with being down 8, starts ratcheting up a little bit of pressure. See if they can't get some turnovers.
Great, down low to Kaladakubo. Put it on the floor, left hand, around and back iron and off. And it's go time for Tigard. Herman across the timeline. She shot the ball pretty well in the second half, and she's going to call her own number. Gray trying to get the rebound, no foul. Down low, back iron and off, and Tigard needs to get a couple of these to go. We've got a time. Unfortunately, Kaladakubo, you hate to see this, maybe rolled her ankle or banged her knee or something. Hopefully she's just needs a second to catch her breath.
This is a scene you don't like to see in any sport.
Any level. I didn't see exactly what she hurt, but she is holding on to that left knee, and definitely some obvious discomfort. Training staff over to help her out, and hopefully it's just a bruise or a knock, nothing more serious.
Yeah, it was a really good hustle play by her, going after and chasing after that ball.
Yeah, you hate to.
Unfortunate to see her down on the floor like this.
And emotionally, she's not happy. Although, she's going to get up on her own power, hopefully, here.
Such a big part of sport, but especially women's sports, and the fear that kind of comes through everybody when they see somebody down on the floor with the knees and the proclivity towards those kinds of problems in young women. Hopefully everything's okay with her.
Yeah, just checking out the function of the left knee is what the training staff's looking at. Sometimes you bang knees, it's really painful, and luckily it just can be a bruise. Hopefully there was no twist or any ligament or tendon damage. She's had a great game.
Yes, really, really impactful. Plays really hard, does her job, rebounds, defends. Really good around the hoop. Training staff doing their full evaluation here.
Yeah, you got to be thorough. She's going to get helped up, and it looks like she's able to walk gingerly on her own power. And hopefully that's just a minor knock, and she'll be able to come back at least for the next game for Newberg. 3:33, we'll see if they get the job done without her, or if she's able to check back. It looks like she's just going to return to the bench and have a seat, continue to talk. It's going to be Tigard ball, down 8, 3:33 to go here. And it's go time if Tigard wants to wants to get right back in this thing. Singleton on the dribble. She's going to work her way into the lane. Find Belli. Belli left-handed dribble up to the elbow. She's looking for help. Gregory's going to fade and can't hit, but a nice rebound for Emily Clinch. Draws the contact, and she's going to get 2 fouls. Again, the chance to score with the clock stopped.
Yeah, great individual effort, tracking that ball down, getting that thing back up there quickly. Got the foul opportunity, as you said, to get some points with the clock stopped.
They really need to make their free throws.
If they do end up not being able to pull this one out, they're going to look at that stat line, and my guess is to be some free throw shooting practice in the next time they get in the gym with Coach.
Yeah, you think 40% in the first half. I don't think it's gotten too much better in the second. 7-point lead, a little more than 3 minutes to go. Lindell across the timeline. Back to Case. Parents calling for 3 in the key, and Tigard gets the steal. And we've got a foul in the backcourt, not what Coach wants, although not in the penalty yet. Although that's the 4th team foul. The next one we're going to be shooting 1-on-1.
2 shots.
2 shots.
Yeah, that rule has changed now in high school basketball. It's 2 shots after 5 fouls in each quarter.
Well, you'd think that Tigard wants to be aggressive on the dribble here and try to get themselves to the line in the last 2.5 minutes. Herman, a beautiful looking 12-footer from the baseline, is swished through, and it's back to 5.
Yeah, great job there by Tigard. There, Newberg was back in that 1-2-2 zone. Good job moving the basketball instead of dribbling it, moving the ball with the pass, and got a wide open look.
Back to Case. She's double teamed in the post. Still going to call her own number and powers that up and in. Beautiful looking power forward move.
Yeah, excellent move down in the post, and an even better finish.
43-36, Belli. Kick it back to Singleton. Go down low to Herman. A beautiful look, and unable to get it to go as Clinch. Defensive rebound for Newberg is secured.
Gonna have to start taking some chances defensively for Tigard here.
Emma Crane back in the game. A nice box out and rebound.
Can't imagine they'll shoot this thing until there's at least less than 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Arroyo back to Lindell. Lindell down the lane. She's going to kick it back to Arroyo. Cross court pass and out of bounds. The turnover Tigard was looking for, but they're really running out of time here. 1:24, down 7, and Coach Lindell's going to call a timeout to figure out their the 20-second timeout to figure out the roadmap back here.
The turnover, happened, but Newberg able to run 33 seconds off the clock there, which is a positive offensive possession, whether they scored or not. They would have obviously loved the bucket, but being able to run that much clock this late in the game is also very valuable.
That's right. So here we are. The winning bracket is going to be at McDaniel High School? Yeah, oh, sure, towards the championship. And we don't know. It's going to be the winner of, that looks like Battleground and St. Mary's, which is going to come up a little bit later on. So looks like Newberg's got the inside track, but anything can happen here. Tigard, see if they have something to say about that in the final minute, 20 seconds. Herman's going to launch the 3 from the baseline, back iron. Everybody crashing the boards for Tigard, but Newberg's going to come away with it. That was Arroyo quickly forward, and the lay-in maybe to clinch this thing. Lydia Gray, the lead's 9, and there's only a minute to go.
Great job getting her head up, seeing a teammate running down the floor, push that thing ahead and get an easy basket.
Clinch back iron and off, and Arroyo the strong rebound. Newberg can sense it, and a hard foul, accidental, but Clinch ends up on top of Arroyo, and she's in a little bit of discomfort. Up quickly.
Looked like football for a second there.
Right. 4th team foul, so shots on the next foul for either team 48.8, and Tigard is going to have to pull a rabbit out of the hat here.
Want to get the ball in the hands of your best free throw shooters because you know the foul's coming.
Oh, more hard contact, and Arroyo goes down again in quick succession. I hope she didn't bang her head.
You need an ice bath when this one's over with.
Yeah, she's going to get a free trip to the free throw line here. Pad the stats a little bit. Newberg just, it seems like the pressure was just a little too much for Tigard. Both teams played well. And Tigard's inability to cash in at the free throw stripe.
Now, if you're Newberg, you just want to make them take as long as you possibly can before they shoot the ball. Keep that clock running for as long as you can. Nothing quick, nothing easy. Make them earn something here.
Yeah, 11 points. They're going to need to get it quick. Belli over to Gregory. Gregory back to Hermont. She's going to drive the lane. Switch it over to Clinch. And unfortunately, it's going to stay here with Tigard, but running out of time. Clinch, beautiful bounce pass to Gregory for the nice bucket. A good out-of-bounds play. Great execution.
Tigard has executed really well in those special situations today. Underneath out of bounds, sideline out of bounds, done a great job with it.
Crane. We're just about ready to dribble this thing out. I think the white flag has been waved. And a heck of a matchup. Your final score here from Lincoln High School, Newberg 47, Tigard 38, and moving on, Newberg High. Some final thoughts, Anthony?
Well, both teams played really, really hard. Both teams actually executed really well. Newberg just made a few more baskets, and I thought Case's presence inside, both finishing plays at the basket, keeping balls alive, offensive rebounding, was a big, big difference today because Newberg did not shoot the ball well. They normally shoot the ball well from three. They did not today, and Case did a great job of keeping balls alive and giving them extra possessions and scoring down inside.
Yeah, you bet. She was boxing out when she wasn't getting the rebound. She was creating space for her teammates, and Newberg played really well on the offensive glass, and that helped propel them to victory. Well, what a pleasure it was, Anthony.
My pleasure. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, right back at you.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you. Look forward to the next game.